Hello, my name is Chelsea and I am setting up my bullet journal for February. I am going to be using a kit from Planning with Kay, actually a couple kits, and then I printed off a few pictures from Pinterest because I am not the best at drawing. So I'm using her Windows of the World collection and her Plants and Pages collections. And then I'm also just using some fillers like circle lists or dates or stuff like that. So I'm starting off and I did this full page sticker on the left. And then I cut out this cute, comfy little armchair and taped it in. I had a little bit of trouble with this cover page because I couldn't get it just the way that I liked it. I kept changing things and modifying it and moving things around. At first I felt like it was just a little bit too plain, and so I wanted to add in some more sky. And then of course I cut this little February sticker, so I had to put that back on. And then I'm thinking it's still a little too plain, so I wanted to add in some more windows. My thought was, sitting in your comfy armchair, reading books, and going to all these different places from the comfort of your own home. So I was trying to figure out how to put a shelf in. So I'm moving yet another sticker, drawing in a little shelf. And then putting these little books and a plant. I think it looks fun, all these different places you could go. I remember making this and just thinking just doesn't seem right. So I kept adding. Sometimes that doesn't always work out well. So then I just wanted to put a cute little quote of let's go places, even though we can't really go places. We can pretend though. And I'm sorry if you can hear my laundry in the background. And then I'm going ahead with the monthly setup. And I am one of those strange people that can really only see a calendar as a Sunday start, even though I do most of my weeks as a Monday start. I just cannot wrap my head around looking at a full month calendar as a Monday start. It always throws me off. I always think Monday is Sunday, and so even though February falls into that weird category of being a perfect 4-week month if you start it on a Monday, I decided to be a little bit off. So I just wanted to draw in these little top lines as like a little header. And I'm not using a ruler because sometimes I don't know. I kind of like the look of the squiggly lines, and it's a bullet journal. It's supposed to be, kind of rustic. That's the word people use, right? Rustic. I'm just taping in one of these little banner stickers. This one she did for Sydney, Australia. Looking out your window, if only. I did make a little mistake up there, so I tried to use a white gel pen because I knew I was going to go over it with marker, but it didn't work out so well, and I didn't have the patience to wait, so it's just going to look how it looks. And then I went over the white gel pens and it got stuck in my marker. You know how those things go. So I'm just putting in the days of the week. Of course, Wednesday is split, so I cut that one. And then I started doing these little date numbers, and then I started to rethink the little date numbers because I thought maybe they were a little bit too small. And this right here is where I'm rethinking, and then I thought that it would just be too hard to pull up all of those stickers, and so I just went with it. It still looks cute. They just kind of match with the colors and all of that, so sometimes you just gotta go with what you started with. And here's where I decided to include the plants and pages, because I noticed, you know, the little hanging plants in the banner, and so I wanted to include some more of those. And of course I have it out of frame, but I'm doing another shelf here. I'm just putting some plants, and then I kind of have it like it's hanging from the bottom of the calendar. And just putting in, you know, monthly overview. And I started doing this February over here, but I changed that later just because I didn't like the color of that mild liner. It just kind of came off a little bit too bright. So this is my kind of bills tracker. I wanted to do a little Dutch door because I track my bills more of, you know, I get paid, and then, you know, I figure out what's coming out of that paycheck, what needs to be paid, and then, you know, you have what's left over. I work better that way instead of trying to do the whole month, mostly because my husband does all of the utilities and stuff, and all of the budget things. They all have the utilities and mortgage or rent, and, you know, he takes care of those, and I do a lot of the other home stuff, you know, like groceries or stuff for the kids. So I just have my bills at the bottom, and then I have my 2 paycheck spreads up at the top, and then I did a little Dutch door so I could do each paycheck up top, but I could still see my bills at the bottom, whichever paycheck I'm working off of. Then I'm just putting in these cute little flags. I'm writing in all of my stuff and columns and all of that good stuff. I did use a little corner cutter because I like the look of the rounded corners. Kind of, you know, looking like it was meant to be that way. Thought it looked nice. And then I keep looking down at that bills banner because, you know, you can't necessarily see it when you flip. So I kept looking at it and thinking about how I could fix it. So I'm just writing in all of my things. My desk is covered in all of the little eraser tidbits. I don't know what you call them. So this is where I fixed that bills thing, and I'm actually quite proud of how it turns out because it kind of looks seamless, I think. Like, you can't really tell that I put a sticker. Yeah. So then I'm moving on to my habits, and I used another one of those big page stickers. And then I put a little banner at the top on the other side. I'm just going to use a stamp. And I think I was FaceTiming with my mom while I was doing this, so I picked out a few colors, and then she picked yellow. So I'm just going through and putting all my little stamps in. And I probably could have put something underneath to kind of make them, you know, stand out a little bit more, but it's just for me, so. As long as I can see it, that's all that really matters, right? But I kind of like the yellow, especially with that New York full page sticker on the other side. I think it looks cute. And just tie in with some of the pink and the little banner I have at the top. I just used a Tombow marker. Oh, I filled in some of the dates that didn't quite make it. And then I used whiteout to get rid of some of the 29, 30, 31s that tried to show up. And again, more of those eraser tidbits. And then I just do a full page of all of like monthly tasks that I want to get done. Not necessarily, you know, on a specific day, but just throughout the month. I think some people call them attending list or an intentions list. And then I just have a brained up page on the other side. Just for anything that I need to get off of my mind. I can put it there. I kind of shortened my list because I'm like, it's February, it's a short month. Who needs that many things, right? Let's not overdo it. So I'm just using some books from the Plants and Pages kit and doing another little shelf, doing some book stacks. And I ripped that sticker. I was so sad, but I was still going to use it. And then a cute little coffee cup right on the end. It seems a little out of place, but sometimes you put your coffee cup on your shelf when you're picking out a book. I like to do the lettering challenge from Cindy over at Llamas Love Lettering every damn day. So I just do a full page and then I stick in the challenge right on that page. That way I don't have to flip or anything like that. It's just there. And then I'm just setting up my first week. Just doing little boxes. Doing a little cute pink drop shadow. Not perfectly, just throwing it in there. And then as I was erasing, I realized that I wanted to put different date stickers. So I'm just putting in these cute little cloud stickers. These are from the Windows of the World kit. And then I was thinking about putting in that, I love how as this video goes on, you notice that, you know, my nails are slowly coming off. I tried those dip powder nails and I didn't quite get my cuticles back enough. And so they kept catching on the back, especially when I would have to like redo my hair or something. I could feel them lifting. And then I got, you know, the pleasure of picking off these full nails. And so throughout the day, you could see that I was just losing nails. And by the end of the day, I had none. But I just find it funny that the video progresses and I keep losing a nail here and there. So I just kept it really simple. I'll just use this for tasks, and then I tend to journal a little bit because my memory's not the best. But this is just a little flip through. I'll do all my, you know, fill in later. And anyways, thank you for watching. The video. Don't do that. Say thumbs up, dude.
Thumbs up, dude.